Welcome back. This is Jack. I've got Maximum Poofage hair today, and we're playing Legends of Legaia. Just trying to make sure everything on my end is good. Woo, everything looks good. Alright, let me bring my mic a little closer. Oh. Yeah, as my tradition, I'm starting just ever so slightly early. Where we last left off, we were looking for this town that had known the mist was coming and kind of moved underground. So we followed their weird ass clues and made it underground. And once again, every time we sleep, we have weird dreams. Dear, can you feel it? It's Noah. I feel Noah's presence. Ah, Noah. I can sense her too. It's Noah, my daughter. So warm, such a pure heart. She's growing up healthy. She seems to have made some wonderful friends. Who is it? Who's there? Noah, can you hear me? It's me. Your father. You know, it's not good when you get more voices in your head than you previously did when you're dream. I don't know. Just seems like it's a bad thing. There we go. Sorry, my headphones were falling all over the place over there. Yes, both of us are watching over you, Noah. Doss is good. And we have a surprise guest in the form of my kitty cat. He's rather interested in what's going on outside. If you can't see him, he's right there. And we want to see you, but we are trapped in eternal darkness. They're at the heart of the mist. All we can do is send you our word through your pure heart in your dreams. Cliff note and spoilers, they're at the source, where the first mist factory was built. It pains me to send you our words like this. Sad face. Noah. Father. I said it backwards, whatever. Mother wants to see you too, Noah. We're waiting for you. I'm coming. I'll go to where the deepest part of the mist is. So some form, one of the really cool, clever things they did about this, they explained why the most dangerous part of the mist is later in the game versus early in the game. That's just because of how the longer the mist is in an area that happens. So I don't know if you can use them, but I'll let Force Blade. Hard beat. Definite improvements for everybody. Alright, let's go ahead and get Vaughn upgraded with a better weapon. Hey, Vex. I can actually get everybody a new weapon, so that'll be good. There. So they're all a little mo better, but I will have to do earn a little bit of money so that I can make them even mo better. But being able to do more damage means things will die faster. So, good news all around. Earthquake! It's an earthquake! It's the quake of Earths! Look at Deborah's house. It's going to collapse. Deborah. Ah, it's shaking. Someone help me. Silence. A little animation. And there goes her home. As you can see, living underground has been perfectly great. Yeah, they avoided the worst of the mist. They got to keep their mind for the past 10 years and be roughly safe, but earthquakes are destroying their homes. I don't believe it. This is worse than a nightmare. Not to mention, probably like vitamin D deficiency's a bitch. Oh no. Wow, Vaughn, did you see that whole house collapse? Really excited over something horrible. How you felt the earthquake earlier? Well, around here, that's an everyday experience. At least no one died, though. By the way, did you come here to see Hada? Yes. I knew it. I could just tell. Hang on a second. You could just tell. Okay, a brand new face. Someone you've never seen before in the past 10 years shows up. They were able to figure out the secret to getting in through the back way to get into this place. And you can just tell? I'll take you there. Follow me. This way, this way. Still no no worse dialogue than what we got from Resident Evil. I'm just worried about you. It's been years since the last woke. He's never slept this long before. He's sleeping using the ancient secret technique known as time grasping. How only wakes when he receives the sacred words of Rem. So basically, he's a lazy bum who sleeps a lot. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. I know we are in danger, but all we can do is pray. So no one, no matter whom he may be, may ever approach her while he sleeps. Alright, I'm still going to approach. It's forbidden to talk to Hadi while he sleeps. Leave here immediately. Alright, so I guess I can't do anything. Alright, cool. Hey, I found Hadi. Hadi's sleeping. Alright, well, I should probably do something about those earthquakes. It's like, spoilers, it's not natural. Are those through in your arms? No, not really. Okay, let's see what's in the really, really, really big house. There's a lot of people. And all of them look the same, so they're all generic NPCs. Old woman, old man, old woman, regular woman. Ooh, treasure chest. Medicine. I now have medicine. What are you? Oh, magic water. Didn't know I can loot these barrels. He looks different. Oh, he's the mayor. Oh, you are strangers here. Yes, I am the mayor. A useless one. People stuff here so much of it, I can't do nothing. I didn't vote for you. What an incompetent mayor. I am. Ha 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 ha. It's not something to laugh about. If only Hadi would wake, then we could do something about the situation. This is a dangerous place, so you do well to leave here quickly. Between me and you, I may have escaped the mist so far, but I don't expect to live much longer. Ha 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 ha. No, laugh that time? Okay. Come here, everyone. It's Hadi. It's Hadi. Yeah, I'd be out of breath too running in that. Oh, Hadi is finally awake. She's about to run through some old men. Knock me on my ass. Some warrior of legacy I am. Yana, it's finally happened. Hadi is awake. You don't say. What a wonderful news. The town is saved. Ha 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 ha. Once again, like the random need to laugh. That's not even me faking it because it's funny. It's legitimately in the lines. There's no time to waste. We must hurry to Hadi. We must hurry to Hadi. Palace of Meditation. I'm sorry, I had to laugh at that. Got laid out. Alright, Hadi's house was over here. I'm gonna go down there and ignore everybody else. Cool. Hey. Is a baby. Oh, you're having issues? I am Hadi of the present. I should tell you, drifts on the surface at times. Are you ready to hear about the present? No, but I'm gonna say yes. Oh, it's about the game present, not my life. Damn it. The mist henchmen are in the last stage. They plan to destroy the world completely. Now they are tenaciously pursuing us, who have barely survived the mist attacks. Why is it a goddamn baby? They are now raising an army to kill legions or turn them into Saru monsters. Change name. Ah, I noticed that. Deep below Octum, at the bottom of the path of fire, are the henchmen. Van, Noah, Gala. Use the powers of your holy shrew to destroy the demon's henchmen. That is the only way to save this town from danger. The only way to save the world from imminent annihilation is to save each individual life. Well, that's going to take a while. Do I also have to become a doctor, like learn to fight cancer? Bring down on child mortality? Yeah, anyway. Fight with all your strength. The power of Genesis 3 is with you. That's the realm of the present. Do you watch closely? Did you listen closely? Yes. And now Vex is hungies. So Vex, you solve a complex problem, you get hungry? Don't worry, I do. I've told you all the Rem's words. I will now go back to sleep. I am Harry of the past. I shall reveal to you the headwaters of the flow of time. Are you ready to hear about the past? Yes. The start of your journey is the inevitable of time that connects the past to the present. The interrelation among the mist, the Saru, and the Rasaru are part of the inevitability of time. Beyond the human world which we live is the home of the Saru, the Saru-kai. All Saru in the human world are born of the Saru-kai. Human world and the Saru-kai are indivisible, but the two worlds were destined to remain apart. However, an unfortunate accident allowed the Saru to enter the human world. Humankind learned of the Saru's powers and built civilization, but people depended on the Saru too much, and it warped the human spirit, leading to great tragedy. At the heart of the mist is a demon. Even though Rem's eyes and its nature is unclear, the demon, neither human nor Saru, used the mist to destroy the world. It is no coincidence that you have been chosen by the Saru. Fight with all your strength. The power of the Genesis 3 is with you. This is the realm of the past. Did you watch closely? Did you listen closely? Yes. What was there to watch? You're just a floating baby. I have told you all the Rem's words. I will now go back to sleep. Snore, 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 snore. I'm Hari of the future. I shall tell you the destination of the flow of time. Are you ready about the future? Yes. If you notice, their eyes change color too when they go back to sleep. Unfortunately, the shadow of the mist also covers the future. Even with the divine powers of Rem, it is not possible to see into the future. I can only tell you this only. Listen well. So what good are you if you can't see the future? Havan, a horrible tragedy will shatter your hopes. No, your parents are still alive. They are in Kronkrum, the Crystal Kingdom. Did you hear that, Van? Let's go to Crystal Kingdom. Let's go to Kronkrum. Yes. If you go to Kronkrum, you know you will see our parents. But beware, seeing them will greatly disturb you greatly. In Ugala, in Songi, you will find a nightmare awaiting. Remember, Songi is your shadow, your alter ego. Viewed as part of the flow of time, tragedy and salvation are two sides of the same coin. You yourself may pull the trigger and cause nightmares to happen, but as long as there is hope, the deep, swift flow of the river of time may fulfill your hopes. Fight with all your strength. The power of the Genesis 3 is with you. This is the realm of the future. Did you watch closely? Did you listen closely? Yes. Now watch his eyes. Red to brown. I've told you all of Rem's words. I will go back to sleep. Ugh. Lazy babies. Vaughn, God, don't forget. We have to go to Kronkrum. Kronkrum. Songi is my shadow. What on earth could that mean? I was going to talk about that Vaughn was basically just told, hey, something horrible was about to happen. I heard the good news. So yeah, he had to save the town. Ha 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 ha. The power path of which I already spoke is the tunnel to the northwest of town. I told the guards there to let you pass. Well then, I must go. Ha 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 ha. I don't know why that mayor makes me think of Senator Armstrong from goddamn Metal Gear Rising. Earthquake! It's an earthquake! Earthquake, we have to find shelter. Guess what building's going? Dude! Just tackled the hell out of that woman. You have those two are gonna die. Sad face. And the 3 babies, known as Hari, are dying. The earth opened up and swallowed Hari. And yes, my kitty cat is asleep behind me. That makes me very happy. Fun, can you hear me? Oh, it's still Hari, so I should do the right voice. Nora, Gala, are you there? Oh, you guys get to do the whole spirit bullshit. But no, those 2 women who were with you, they died. That's not fair. I knew the earth would swallow us up. Everything that happens is predestined in the heart of Rem, god of time. But heroes of the Rasuru, you must not forget the mission which you have been entrusted. The Hari of present ordered you to first head to the fire path, destroy the henchmen in the midst who have brought Clement to Octum. That will open the door to a new future for you. The 3 faces of Rem are watching over you. I'm not reading that. It's just the usual, like, prophecy spiel that you see in every video game. Only you can defeat the Fire Nation. Wait, no, that's not it. Like, Boo-hoo, now I get to ask to talk to her again. Okay, whatever. Before he died, I told us to save Octum, right? No, you can feel sad later, but now we have to do it. That's the best way to respect his memory. Yes, you're right. I'm more upset by the 2 normal people who died, people who worshipped him, who are like, oh, well, I can't do anything. Like, I'm gonna check what's in this house for no reason. Damn, I was hoping for a chest of some kind. Let me check these barrels. Can I get anything? No? Alright. I'm gonna steal from this desk. Nothing? Alright. I tried. Yeah, if I lived in this town, I would definitely have a get out of Dodge bag. It's bag that's got like your most important things. You can just grab it and run. There's a part of me that wants to make one, but mine would probably be filled with like my important information, like, or that's actually stored away in a folder, so I can grab the folder, throw it in the bag. But the bag would also have like duct tape and coffee filters for weird reasons. Because I frankly think in a world apocalypse, you can survive just fine with a bunch of coffee filters and duct tape. Now, I'm not talking about an actual apocalypse and all that stuff. I'm just talking about like if a like say an earthquake hit this area that shut off the power. All right, so he's got a new sword and it actually looks pretty cool now. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do Pyro Pummel. There we go. Rushing Gale, and he can now do 4 thing attacks at one without. So let's go ahead and set him up with one of his ones that I haven't bothered teaching him yet. I got an email. All right, let me clear all my notifications. It's getting annoying. All right, let's pull up the list. All right, let's try this one. Command. Down, down, up. There. That's probably going to miss a little bit because of how tall the creature is, but we'll see. I'm definitely going to have to do some farming a little bit here because reasons. Mostly because I want the money so I can get better gear for everybody. Yeah, if you attack too high, you're going to miss on them. Oh! As sturdy as I thought. Or those weapons were a very good investment. Or both. Oh, he didn't have enough energy for his attack, so not a big deal. That's what we call a snapping turtle. Woo! Let's see how much health this thing has. Oof, knocked him on his butt. Yeah, so the stone turtle actually does have some health to him. Ooh, there he goes. Not that much health. So don't forget, everybody. It's already been posted that I'm going to be doing it. I think I have it set to 6 o'clock my time or 7 o'clock. I can't remember. I have another stream. It's going to be me playing Star Wars Fallen Order. Because that's a game that I want to play. But it's, as much as I'd love to do a Let's Play list of it, the recording and editing would just be so long and tedious that I was like, you know what, I'll just do it as a Let's Play. So she ends up having to go a lot first. So she goes first a lot. She usually ends up becoming the healer a lot. So I decided to up her magic. Alright, so we got 2 Mush Mush and a Gel Frog. I think Vaughn levels up one more time. He'll be able to do 5-step commands. Oh no, mold spores. That is not good. Having less luck with this one. The other one must like stub its toe and it dies. I think I'm gonna go ahead and have her heal herself because that'll get rid of the rot on her. Not to mention she is a little low on health. I do need to make a better thumbnail for this one. I'm sitting here just thinking of that real fast. Trying to think of what would be a good way to design it. Yeah, he must be his legs. I can't tell with his pants. He wears parachute pants. Yeah. Yeah, it was his, okay. I don't know why people feel the need to play their music that loud. Like, I should not be able to hear it from my second floor apartment. I'm just complaining. I'm sounding like an old man here. So, my day's already started kind of interesting. So, I went to bed pretty decently early, about, let's say, 10 p.m.-ish. 9 p.m.-ish. I can't remember the exact time. I just know I went to bed pretty early. Before midnight, because I woke up at midnight. You know, I felt a disturbance in the whatever. Look over at my messages, and a person had contacted me who, I'm going to use Gala to heal everybody up. A person had contacted me or reached out to me, who normally, like, this person, she was someone I actually cared about. She was in my life, and but it took a while for me to realize this, but she only talked to me when she needed something, whether it be she needed money or she just needed somebody to, like, show her affection or something like that. So the only time she wanted to talk to me, and being the idiot I am, I fell for it for about a year. And then about the time COVID hit, all of a sudden she just, you know, like, she would talk to me on the phone, but she wouldn't want. We just wouldn't see each other. Like, for a while there, we'd go meet up a place and just walk around and hang out, and I enjoyed that. But then all of a sudden it just stopped. Like, we talk on the phone, and then the messages on the phone became much more spread out. It'd be like we talk once a day for a stretch, and then it became every other day, and then it became a week. and then eventually it just became she wasn't answering. It would take basically a month for me to get a response for something. And anyway, one day, around October-ish, I've told some of this story before because this is now an addition. She messages me, and we're talking, and she basically says, "Hey, I'm not feeling this friendship anymore." And this is a girl I kind of helped from being homeless and all stuff, which is fine. I don't feel me helping you or me being your friend is a transactional thing. It's just not to me. But there is the side that I had done a lot of things to help her, stop her from being homeless, made sure she was able to eat, stuff like that. I talked her down a couple times when she was talking about hurting herself. Whatever, once again, not transactional. But it still hurts when she was able to cast me aside so easily. Now that's for people who hadn't heard the story already. Here's the reason. It's just like she contacted me last night, randomly, and she's like, "Hey, I'm about to be evicted because I'm a couple weeks late on my $800 rent. Could you give me some money?" So falling into the pattern of I hadn't talked to her in about a month, and the time before that was she was going through something else. So that just makes me really upset. Like that really threw off my juju, because there's the part of me that really wanted to help her because I still do care about her, because she has a lot of similar mental problems that I do. Vaughn, look at the stone pillar. It's moving. I went the right way. I did not mean to go the right way. Because there's a part of me that really wanted to help her, but I can't spend that kind of money right now. That's part one. And but two, I don't want to help somebody who just feels that I'm nothing but. Oh, good, it didn't actually fall, so I can go back. Because I don't want to miss any of these chests. Which I've already missed several, so that's unfortunate. Healing bloom. I went over here for just a healing bloom. Yeah. So it just hurt. Because I have a lot of self-hate issues. Like, one friend said she wanted me to meet one of her friends because she thinks we'd be a great couple, and we might be. But the problem is, I'm bogged down with just like so much internalized self-hate that I'm like, hey, there's just no way that's gonna work out. Because any relationship I go into, that's going to feed into it. That's going to destroy parts of the relationship, like without question. And I don't expect any woman I'm with to be the solving of it. So it's a catch-22 because my self-hate is in the fact that I feel that I'm not worth a relationship. Yeah, I intellectually kind of believe that. Like, it's kind of hard to actually believe it, because hey, when you're full of self-hate, it's not rational. Anyway, can I do any of these? Up, down, right, left, down. Nope, that's too much. Let's do this then. Down, right, up, down, left, down. Cool. I was able to do a new one. Intellectually, I semi-believe that. It's kind of hard to believe it because of, once again, self-hate eats at you, and it's not rational. Yeah, he could have probably done a more powerful one, but I didn't want to go through it. But anyway. Hey, Floof. Damn, that was a good one. Yeah. So yeah, I told her like, yeah, as nice as that would be, I think I would be too like the self hate would make me too toxic for a reasonable relationship. And if it's your friend, I really, really, really would not like to bring that to the table. She appreciated it because it was a good friend of hers, and she didn't want me to self-destruct on her friend or anything like that. And not like like suicidal self-destruct. 'Cause I'm not that. I'm really not that. I'm just gonna leave her on that one. My problem is more of I mentally shut down if I get hit by too many things. And then I was already in a weird mental. I was heavily annoyed. Let's phrase it that way, because of how some of my Sunday game went out. Not gonna explain that one because some of the players might be listening. I don't want to like. I have. Yes, I have Jagged Banana now. The sword is slowly getting bigger. Now the funny thing is later on you get a giant two-handed sword, and it's like no one can use it. It's one of the most damaging weapons, but you can't really use it because then your combos like get heavily reduced. Oh, I'm fine. Like I understand my mental space very well. I know how to function with it. My problem just more of like it was a compounding thing of me waking up to that message, and just my severe annoyance as I'm gonna say as a DM to how that game ended out and how people responded to the ending because of their own mistakes, and it feels like they're like, oh, you've like. There's the part of me who usually lets my players get away with everything, and it's like, hey, I failed my players because their characters all got killed because of their mistake. Yeah, that's the start of it. I got a message from her saying she wanted to borrow $800, which she never pays me back. She still technically owes me $300, but I don't really keep track of that stuff. For me trying to keep her from being homeless previously. Yeah, so I woke up from a message from the girl who has a history of only showing up when she wants help. And I'm just not doing it anymore. So that's you may have stepped away when I said the early part. And that just kind of put me in a bad vibe. So that's why I'm a little out of it. I was up late because my brain. So if anybody else feels this, I hope you guys understand it. So I'm bipolar with depression and PTSD technically. I don't feel that's an accurate description, but it's there. It does explain me having nightmares where I go back into the Navy, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, so my self-hate is part of the depression. You can go. I can probably dissect a lot of it. But before I get into that, I do hope you're doing well, Floof. I hope things are treating you well. Anyway, continuing on my ranting. So so I understand how my brain works when it starts going into goes into certain processes. When my mental state or emotional state gets attacked hard enough like that. Yeah. I'm going to describe it as my emotional state shuts down. I don't feel things. Like I feel like I'm just drifting along. And that's probably not a good thing. I think I came that way. I wanted to go here. So last night that happened to me, and my emotional state went from I'm normal and I'm fine to I feel nothing and can't sleep because of it. Yeah, I've talked about her before, so I was up for an extra like 4 hours more after that. No, 5.5, because I tracked when my roommate left, aka my dad. I got ambushed. So I know when he leaves. So yeah, no, I went to sleep shortly after he left. Got some work done. Made a new outro for a friend who's under a lot of stress himself. But it took effort to force myself to go to sleep because when I go like that, I literally cannot feel tired. I might be able to do a 5 combo on him permanently now. Let's find out. He has no 5 combos. Alright, so I'll just have to improvise something. Let's see here. Doot. Oh no, he can still only do 4 combos. Damn it. But that level of self-awareness came at a cost. Um, of knowing that how my brain will process information and how it will process my emotional state. I recommend against trying to figure that out yourself, at least not the way I did. Mine comes from my mental breakdown in 2016 and my time between 2016 and roughly 2019 when I learned my brain well enough to function. Yeah, but I wouldn't be that entertaining. Because during that state, this is not an accurate description. It really isn't. But I feel like I'm a sociopath. I don't make emotional connections. My brain, like I can process and talk to you, but I don't emote very well. And I can actually control it because I can shift into part of it when I need to step back and process something. When I need to think about something in a way that I really shouldn't. Or when I have to, because for instance, in that situation, how I ended up working it out because I was already in that mental state, I took the step back and looked at it, and looked at it why I wanted to help her, how that made me feel. I'm guessing the boss fight's right on the other side, because I do remember who's here. I do remember this part of the story. So I remember, I know how to take that step back and process the why I'm doing something, why I feel the way I do, which has saved me a lot. But once again, that level of mental awareness took a lot for me to get there. Because I went at least one full year of being unable to really work due to my mental state, where I was, I'm not going to say hungry. I had food, but it wasn't healthy food. I'm surprised that I didn't develop nutritional issues. Found no good. The lava was blocking our path. And which is why my trying to get back into shape is so difficult, because not only was neglect, it's neglect. I'll just leave it at neglect. Like I would try to work out every so often. I'd try to get into a pattern. I'd start a little bit, but then I would abruptly stop. She's so excited the fact that she gets to go across the lava. I love that. Alright, let's go. Yeah, she's so excited. You get stressed. Stress is an emotional state, so you should be feeling, and trust me, there are times I feel the same way emotionally, but it would be if someone close to you passed. Yeah. Well, when I go into that state, yeah, that's different. That state, I know the emotion is going on inside me. It's just, it's pretty dead. Like, it's silent. It's there, but it's very, very silenced. And that's why I don't like the description of sociopath, because sociopaths just don't actually feel anything. Ooh, got a phoenix. That's going to be helpful in any upcoming fight. Let's go on. Now, the problem with me having kind of just ran ahead a little bit is that, because I know there's a boss up ahead, I'm going to run into the boss and I didn't get that new gear I kind of wanted. Cal, actually, let me, here's another quick story. So I was raised by my grandparents, my grandfather and my grandmother. Grandfather's still alive, my grandmother is not. She passed shortly before I went, like 3 years before I went in the Navy. I was originally going into the Marines, and then she passed. I'm going to go check what's up north real fast. And then she passed, so I decided not to, because I'm like, if I go into the military with that mental state, I will fail. I won't have the fortitude. Actually, let me make sure that he had no lows. He did not. Good. She does, but that's because she's got a really long combo that requires it. So anyway, she passed, and I remember going to her wake and funeral. And this was my mom. That's the only thing I've ever known her as. I still address her as such. The only version I will mention at her actual position as my grandmother is so people understand the actual age and all that good stuff. But anyway, I've got nothing but love for her. like when I was playing this game, she was obviously still alive, and I would tell her about the exciting things I was doing in the game, and she listened. She didn't care, but she listened, and that meant a lot growing up when people just ignored me. At least that's the way it felt. But anyway, she so when she passed, I was at the hospital with her, and this is probably a little weird, but I gave her a kiss on the forehead as one more goodbye, because that just felt like the right thing to do. And ooh, cool, she learned it. So she passed, and I felt nothing. Like, I logicked away at the time that I'm Buddhist and I approach death differently than most. Like, my grandfather was crying, my sister was crying, and but I processed it with feeling relatively nothing. It's not that I missed her, I just didn't feel. I didn't want to cry. I just kind of stood there. I felt awkward. And at her wake, I saw all my family crying, every single person. The only other person who wasn't was one of my cousins, which in a weird thing, he ended up becoming the cop in the family, so go figure. But yeah, once again, I felt nothing, and that was the first time I actually became scared about my mind and how I process things. And it took a lot of meditation from that point forward to really feel that there was nothing wrong with me, that I wasn't broken. I was afraid that I was becoming a sociopath, or that my emotional state was so messed up I could be that dangerous. Mind you, I was watching Dexter at the time. Not Dexter's Lab, but Dexter the Murderer. But that had me concerned for a long time. My time in the Navy didn't really help that much. They're doing a restart of it too, if a restart would be an appropriate term, or because it's not a remake, it's picking up I think where they left off. It was a good series. I enjoyed it. Mind you, I stopped after a couple seasons because, similar to The Flash, it feels like they lost their way. And I read the books. The books were really good. Like, really good. But yeah, that's a little bit into my psyche. I like, these are the things I understand about myself. And it took a long time of meditation and self-reflection about what was causing these feelings, what was causing this damage. Because don't let anyone tell you that depression is not damage to yourself. Because if you did a CAT scan or a brain scan on a person with depression, their brain is inherently different. It does cause legitimate damage to the brain. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And yeah, it's not good. Yeah, but that's just like a few things. Don't interrupt me. I'm doing something important. Ordered by the Huddy. Can I poke you with a stick? Didn't you hear me? I said I'm in the middle of something important. Oh wait, no, he's a bull. He's got to have like a Macho Man voice. We can talk all after I push over this stone pillar and kill everyone above us. Yeah, then. Like, I just realized that I had a part of my personality where I was able to shunt away emotions and process things emotionless. Because sometimes you need to do that. Hey, you don't take no for an answer, do you? What on earth do you want? Hey, those are Saru on your arms. Those are raw Saru, aren't they? I know, just my luck. That means you guys are the enemy, right? Yes, you're about to kill people. Alright, I'll fight you, all three of you. Come at me at once. I feel like I felt he needed that voice. I feel it was right. I'm gonna spirit so I can hit him pretty hard. Plus, I'm afraid his opener will be something stupid. Yeah, but I feel like I felt my way of processing emotion was just wrong. He's about to hit me hard anyway. I felt that wasn't the way I should have been able to process and do my emotions. It just felt like it was wrong. But once again, it just made me realize that there was a part of me that can shunt away emotions. Which can be a good thing, because hopefully this doesn't kill everyone instantly. No, only about half health. That's not bad. Which I can get everybody back up with just Noah doing orb. And then let Vaughn and Gala just go to town. Because his new combo is pretty damn good. Now, if it makes more sense, I'm less concerned about it than I was 2012, 2013. I can't remember. No, it would be before that, actually, because when did I go into the Navy? It would have been 2012. I can't remember. I don't care either. I think it was 2012 or 2011. 2011, actually, because it was shortly after the anniversary of 9/11. I don't want to speak about your specific situation, but knowing what you're classified as, that makes sense, because the way I've always looked at it and understood it. Yeah, he's licking his paw. He's like cleaning his paw. By definition, is that you process and look at information differently than most, which, in my opinion, is a phenomenally good thing. The world needs people who can do that, and the people who do that historically are what changed the world the most. There's been scientists who, because they have those issues, who see the world differently. Issues is a horrible way of describing it. Have solved and fixed a lot of things. So my way of looking at it, that's a strength, not a weakness. Well, Vaughn's dead. Thankfully, I do have one Phoenix, so I can get him back up. Actually, I have two Phoenixes, so that's going to be really nice. And then Ozma. No, not Ozma. I'm just going to do a straight healing flower on him. Hopefully, that actually will be able to go off. I kind of wish I had let Gala revive him and then Noah heal him on her turn. Well, she's dead anyway, so that doesn't effing matter. Because if he's able to one-shot Nala, then I'm pretty screwed. Well, not really. I might be able to do something else. So I'm going to do Phoenix to get her back up. And then Wonder Elixir, actually. No, just straight up Shield Elixir. That'll hopefully keep her alive per hit. I haven't seen them in the shops. Now, if Gala can be one-shot, I'm screwed. I'm legitimately screwed. There, hopefully that'll keep her alive. And now, like, he messed up everything with just, like, one good turn. And in spirit. Okay, she's fulled up. Hopefully that shield will keep her alive. Hopefully Vaughn goes before. Yes, cool. That's going to get Gala back up. He's almost at full. He's, like, short just a little bit. Alright, and then now Vaughn got hit hard. Cool. I am now back in the premise that I can fight. But I'm going to have to use Healing Flower to keep him up. Let's see how this goes. Hey, I know you will be. Oh, that was a good stretch. Okay, he's charging up, which means I will be able to get at least one good combo in. And this didn't kill everybody last time. I've got several games I'm excited about. This Friday, Mass Effect Legendary Edition comes out, and I probably will do some recording on it as I play it. Those won't be released for a while. I'm tempted to put them on my Patreon because I haven't really put anything on that in a long time. Because most of my content has taken a while to get dropped. So what ends up happening is it just kind of backs up. Or it doesn't back up. I'm releasing it almost day up, like the day before. The exception has been Metal Gear Rising. Even though I've got plenty of time to do it, it's just more of I just haven't. Oh, I've got Biomutant too. That was the other one. I'm gonna make sure he's doing everything he can. Yeah, he is. All right. Hopefully Orb will get everybody back up to roughly where they need to be. And I appreciate everybody who's joining, especially if this is your first time here. Okay, everybody's back to full, so Orb has helped a lot. The only downside is Noah is almost out of magic for 1, and 2, she's my heaviest damaging person. The other thing I picked up was Evil Within. That's another game that I'm probably going to do some recording on because I was watching... Hopefully this doesn't kill Vaughn. Almost did. I was watching Markiplier playing it. I'm still watching him play. Like, yeah, it's not going to be a blind play, which I don't care. I'm not playing it to be a blind play. I want to have fun with it. Also with the editing. The editing is going to be fun for that. I'm going to go ahead and have him do Spirit again. Spirit in the sky. Like, I'm actually a little annoyed that no one actually explained to me what it was. Like, it's a martial arts game. What part of that does people not realize I would want to play it? Well, she might die, depending on how well S.H.I.E.L.D. helped her. Oh, she lived. Cool. I'm almost out of healing flowers, which will be very bad when that happens, because that's the only thing that's getting everybody back up to full health. Possibly. And for those who don't know, almost every time I get to play a tabletop game, I do end up playing like a monk-like class. That almost got him. Like, he's super almost dead. Hey, kitty cat, you're on the move now? Well, he's clicking my mouse, which might pose issues. Hang on, you gotta get down, kitty. You're hitting my mouse, which is gonna make it hard for me to play. I'm gonna take a chance, which is dumb. I'm gonna have Vaughn do the healing instead, so she can get off her really good attack. And then I'm gonna have him do Spirit. Yeah, because she does a stupid amount of damage. That was more of just a change pace because everybody's always seen me play the monk. Okay, he's healing. He's charging up, which is good. This will work in my favor. Yeah, that's... I almost never play any other class. And there's two reasons for it. One, I do like monks. I feel they're fun to RP, or at least martial artists in general. But the other side of it is almost everyone I play with always wants to be the magic user to some degree, like the sorcerer, the wizard, you name it. So, and I don't want to double up on those classes, even though my RPing would be completely different. The way I build the character could be completely different. I don't want to fill the same role as yeah, I like Kung Fu. I like martial arts. I love and that's something I do semi on my own. I don't receive real training. I just work on techniques that I do know. I don't really like kicks that often because I feel that really unbalances you. So I usually rely more on what I know about Wing Chun and what I know about boxing, which isn't too terribly much. This might kill her. Almost. Once again, I'm getting away with it. Alright, I'm going to have him do Vera as well, just to make sure she does get fully healed. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, I don't want her to use Orb, because obvious reasons. Actually, I'm going to have him do Magic Leaf on her. So everybody's just going to be restoring Noah this turn. Yeah. It didn't look like it knocked him down. I wasn't, like, my brain just didn't process the information. Which reminds me, if you haven't gotten a chance, hit the like button. You know the usual stuff. And yeah, I see the joke, 665. Oh, one more and it would have been 666. One of my favorite jokes about that kind of thing is, why don't you go to Chick-fil-A? And then it flips over to Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. The demon code prevents me. Alright, so him doing Healing Leaf. Actually, he could just do Vera on himself. So we're going to have him do Vera on himself. Well, someone's car alarm's going off. And then now that she's got Mujik again. It's like a Pavlov's dog response. See you doing 69s all the time. Nice. Yeah, that's about the only number missing so far. Demon code prevents me from declining a rock-off challenge. Alright, cool. And since, yeah, he didn't take too terribly much damage, so he should be fine. I doubt he'll survive another... Well, he might survive another round. I'm not going to really... I'm going to have Vaughn heal him, which means he might get hit again. But I really want her to make her combo, because she's sitting on it. And have him do his combo. Yeah, she does an insane amount of damage. If he hadn't blocked like half of that, it would have... Yeah, it would have been good. I need to stretch my legs out. My knee is starting to hurt. I got a little foot rest here. Normally I want to work out before I get on stream and all that good stuff. Today I didn't get to because, once again, I did that whole oversleep thing. Alright. He's going to do Vera on her. She's going to do Vera on herself, actually. Yeah, Vera. And since he's really not using his magic, I could probably do Swordy, which is his most damaging magic. Which is when I am not in combat, I always use Gala to heal, because Gala doesn't get to use his magic very often, so it's not important. Alright, so Vaughn's getting the love. Okay, he's... Damn, so close. That was a little concerning. Oh, I'm gonna be here no matter what. Because this is also semi-therapy. You heard me talking about my mental state earlier. But it's also like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, after what happened with Star Wars, I was extremely tempted to not run any tabletop games for a while. Which means I would have been canceling my Friday games. And there's still a chance I might take I'm going to call it a break. But the odds of me actually straight up not finishing the current arc before I do so, that's not happening. But I do plan on taking a little break from that just because, not because like emotional reasons or anything like that. It's more geared towards, I want to prepare the next arc and make sure it's better. And every now and then I do take those breaks on my creative stuff so I have a chance to reevaluate. Like tomorrow, yeah. Well, it's tomorrow I have my first Metal Gear Solid Rising, or second actually, but it's the first time I had this new idea of how to edit it, and you guys get to see that, and hopefully you like it. So once again, he is gonna have to heal himself, and she's gonna have to help. I really wish I had another healing leaf, because then I could just use that. Hopefully it's entertaining, but if you want to see an example of the new editing style, you can check out Shared's video. I did the editing on that, and I think the way I deliver the jokes and how I set it up is much better than my previous work. Because I'm trying to stop looking at my recorded content as just these Let's Plays where you have some guy sitting in front of a camera playing a game. Mind you, these are obviously that, but I get to talk with an audience. So I'm just watching to see what this does. Okay. He hasn't done his galaxy attack in a while. Okay, he's almost gone. He's going on his he's going down a little bit. No. Unfortunately, with the way I'm having to heal, all my stuff is just repeatedly just Vera and Vaughn and Noah just spamming Vera. So I can't just wail on him the way I want to. At least not until he uses his galaxy thing. Okay, he's using Bull Charge, which is to my advantage, because then Noah can use Orb to get everybody back up, and then Vaughn and Gala can go to town. Mind you, I've always assumed that using Spirit reduces damage. I've never actually proved it, and I don't want to. This will get everybody back to full health, assuming she gets to go first, which consistently she does, or second, as long as she goes before Tauros, the giant bull guy. Like, if I did not have a Holy Orb, this fight would have been impossible. Yeah, I'm knocking him down now, so he's got to be really damn close to dead. At least with the physical attacks. If you're knocking him down on the physical attacks, he's near dead. What? All this time, she survived him. This is the first time she went down because of it. I don't have another Phoenix because I had to use both to get her back up that one time. Alright, this is probably the beginning of the end. I'm going to go ahead and Spirit both of them, so I can hit him with one more string of high-end attacks. Oh, he's using Bull Charge anyway. Okay. That might work to my advantage. I'll just have to do 2 rounds of Spirit, which... Okay. Okay. Now, if they get hit, there's no way they're surviving that. I only have one way to be able to get them a little bit more health, and I'm going to go ahead and do it for no reason. I'm going to use Bloom, which gives everybody health. 200. Not enough to get everybody to full, so they might still go down. But an improved chance of surviving. Okay, Vaughn's probably going to go down. Yeah, he went down. I should have just let him attack. So it's down to Gala being able to finish him off. Yeah. So if Gala can't do it on this next attack, I just can't win this time. 4? He's always done 3. Damn. So close. All right. I can probably get him if, yeah, I'm going to get him. I'm definitely going to get him. I know exactly what I'm going to do. So I was really damn close. I just got to change up how I do my first round. Yeah, like, if I was wearing the new armor that I need to wear, then I probably would be able to. You know what? As a matter of fact, how much money do I have right now? I have 3,000. That's enough to start getting some of the armor. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna Dora Light, which should take me to the town, and probably actually gonna bring the stream to an end there, because that means I'll be able to. Between streams, start getting materials and saving up and be able to hopefully get the new armor. But for right now, I will have the resources to get one new armor. Because everybody got their new weapons, but no one got new armor. Hopefully with me getting, once again, new armor, everybody will be able to survive a hit. Not to mention, let's see if they've actually got revives. No, it looks like he's just got jewels, which protect against... Oh, they do have phoenixes now. Okay, so I'll definitely have to get a bunch of those too. This is where me saying, hey, having infinite money would speed things up. But once again, we made the decision I am not. So I'm going to get Noah all of her armor stuff first. Because, the obvious reasons. That's possible. Or just because he had so little health. Because we saw with the Berserker, which was the weird plant thing, that the less health he had, he started doing like really insanely powerful attacks. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some farming between streams. I'm going to be ending this one here in a second. If you guys get a chance, check out some of my videos. Plenty of Let's Plays in there. The further back you go, the less editing you'll see. To the point where some of them are just legitimately like a stream without talking to people. So, I've got all of Metal Gear Rising recorded except for the DLCs. There's one I will address because it's Jetstream Sam DLC, which is a lot of really cool concept. I just got to do some editing. Check out Sherrod. They have... Woo! Hell, you can look at some of my earliest live streams, which was me playing... my earliest one, I think, was me playing Death Stranding, which I didn't finish. Yeah, I kind of guessed what you meant, Vex. Yeah, so that's all that. But yeah, I'm calling the stream here. I do hope everybody did enjoy the stream. I do appreciate everybody being here. By just being here, you're going to increase my watch hours, which puts me closer to getting affiliate on YouTube, which does make me happy. Because if I can get affiliate on YouTube, I can make in concept I can make this content creation an actual career and survive off it. Because my only real source of income is the disability money I get for my mental problems. So I should end here in a second then. Anyway, I'll see y'all on the next one, which should actually be later today about 6 p.m. my time. Y'all, you can see the it's already scheduled out. Just hit you can go in there and set remind me, and an alert will go off when I'm about to go off. So later.